My point of view is how long you been doing the side thing?
Since 2022, Feb 2022.
Okay, so it's a baby.
Yeah, it's fairly new. Yeah.
It's a baby.
Yeah.
2 years old is a baby.
I know. I just want it to grow.
No shit. But I don't know if you heard, but 2-year-olds shit their pants still.
I mean, well, will you put it like that? Yeah. It's a baby. It's a baby.
I'm going to put it like that. You got a 2-year-old business. It's a fucking baby. It shits its pants.
Yeah. Great analogy.
Good news. You're young as shit. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you?
I mean, I feel like this is just not where I saw myself at 31.
What the fuck are you seeing yourself at 31 for?
I just was hoping to be a little bit further along than where I'm at right now.
Why?
Because I feel like time is just that's all we have. And
you're going to live for 70 more years. You're a 31-year-old in 2024 with modern medicine exploding. You're going to live to 100.
Yeah. It feels like time just...
Watch this.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, tell me how old you are right now. Tell me how old you are in the chat right now. And then tell me when you've figured it out. Yes, listen, you're a kid. Here's what I'm hearing. Look at all these ages. Like, you're just starting. And we're on Twitch. Look at these numbers. We're supposed to be all 16, but we're not. The problem here is how's the business? Like in the first 2 years, it sounds like you got something going, a little something.
I mean, we've had some sales, but I definitely I want to grow it at a larger scale. I want to see
how much social media are you putting out?
Not as much as I should, to be honest. I don't post enough. Yeah.
How much? How many posts does your business post a week on social media? Don't lie, because I'll look it up and I'll fucking...
No, I'm not even going to lie. Like, barely enough. Like, we'll post during the holidays, and that's like it. Like, I barely have enough. Like, I really don't have enough time.
If you saw Abby's face right now, I'm going to go TikTok. Abby's face is... They know when I hear once a day, I'm mad. You said we once posted during Christmas. You came on this fucking show. I'm out here talking about day trading attention. I want you fucking posting. I want your business posting 4 to 20 times a day.
Oh my God.
And you had the audacity to come on this show and said, we posted on Thanksgiving once.
Oh, I feel blasted. Yeah. Yeah.
That's like coming on a show and being like, yo, I don't know why I ain't got a 6-pack yet. And I'm like, cool, let's talk it out. How many times have you done ab exercises? And you're like, once.
But that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to like balance that and my job and like trying to find the medium.
You just sat here and told me you're fucking on work 3 hours a day at night. The fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
A lot of people work on side shit and they stand in front of the computer and try to make pretend they're doing something. A lot of people go to the gym and fucking go on their phone on the treadmill and walk at a fucking snail's pace and watch their fucking Netflix show and make pretend they went to the gym for an hour where they didn't break a fucking sweat. A lot of dudes go in the gym and start throwing around weights. Now that I'm educated, big shout out to Mike Vacanti and Jordan Syatt. I go to an Equinox once in a while because I'm traveling and I see dudes go for the vanity and start throwing around weights and fucking doing curls, swinging their whole fucking body. They're not building their fucking shit. You can't fucking move when you do your shit. These motherfuckers are like this and this on some ego shit. They're in for an hour. They're not accomplishing anything. I'm worried that you're going on fucking the computer 3 hours a night and bullshitting.
Definitely not that. Like
So what are you doing?
Just all of the tasks that I couldn't get through throughout the day.
Like what?
Just
because before you say anything, ready for this?
Yeah.
You're gonna love. Yeah, exactly. Like before you tell me anything, the number one task for a business that doesn't have enough customers is to market.
Yeah.
What are we doing? If you don't have customers, you have nothing.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I may not know about a lot of things. This isn't a cooking show. This is not a show about how to get your lawn real green and healthy. This is not a show about how to make perfect fucking roasted coffee. This is a big show, and that's what I do, and I know I'm right. And I want this for you. I'd rather you just relax and enjoy your fucking evening so you're not burnt out than to not do the fucking right strategy on the 3 fucking hours that you're on.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I need to dedicate more time to like posting on social media so that we can reach.
You have to post 2 posts a day for your business and post them on TikTok so people discover it, because you might go viral, you might get more views. Instagram's hard, but you should do it. Facebook's a monster. Facebook fan page, you should absolutely do that. Pinterest, like you gotta fucking, if you're giving me 3 hours a night, I need an hour for social.
Okay.
And before you go into what's next, like, what do I post? You have 1 million businesses that are in your business. Go look at their shit.
Okay.
You know.
I can do that.
I know. I can see it in your fucking face.
I can do that.
Customers, what the fuck are you doing? That's like opening a store, having no customers, and fixing the shelves.
I know it sucks. Like nobody wants a store with no customers.
Well, get some fucking customers.
I'm gonna get some customers.
You're absolutely right, bro. I'm petrified about talking shit I haven't lived because I don't know the answer unless I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for seeing that.
Love it, dude. Love it. And so, like, the way I look at it with humility is overrated. I make a distinction between internal and external. So you were just talking to a lovely lady who's worried about starting a podcast, right? She got 5 siblings. And what is she worried about? Being judged. And
Yes.
I see a synonym between being judged. And what do some of those people say? They say, who do you think you are? Stuff like shit.
Right.
Who do you think you are, right?
Yeah.
Don't get too big for your britches.
Right.
And they put people in this box of like, be humble. Don't get your head out over your skis. You see what I'm saying? Like on the inside, internally, the more you know you don't know. That's a total humility right there. But it's sort of paradoxical. The more you know you don't. So yes, you always need to stay humble on the inside. But how do you get attention? How do you put yourself out there when you can so easily be beat on the outside with this box of humility? Does that make sense?
Very much. Now I understand. Because as you can imagine, words are all contextual. So what you're saying is, I love that. To your point, I'm such a buyer of that. So many people, I believe that the insecure, one of my favorite sayings, I don't use it a lot. I don't bring it up a lot. But to your point, this pandemic of misery loves company is real. The reason and I fully agree with you, the reason people say to you, stay in your lane, who the fuck do you think you are? You're not as good as you think you are, is because that's how they feel about themselves. Mm-hmm. So I'm in full agreement there. I think that if you're using it in that context, I don't view that as being humble. I view that as being scared.
Right.
You know, I so understand the word you're using, and I fully agree. I actually think, and I love how you said that, the more you know, the more you don't know. That's the whole point of this for me. Like, I talk with unlimited levels of conviction, but I also have incredible capacity to not want to convince people. This is the biggest issue in the world right now. Everyone's trying to convince people to see the world the way they see it. I have no interest in convincing anyone the way I see it. I'm just convicted about my perspective with the hope that it brings value to some people. And so, you know, I fully understand where you're coming from. But I couldn't agree more. Your point of outside versus inside. I don't even hear people when they say that thing. And I think, to your point, too many people are living for outside validation. But I actually think the people that are most successful oftentimes are either in extreme insecurity or extreme humility. It drives them, you know?